So then you're on the verge of 100 tests. How do you reflect on that accomplishment?
I suppose it's a nice milestone. It's about longevity, and it's about being able to stay consistent as a player for a long period of time. So it's always been one of my goals. So I'm glad to tick it off, I suppose.
As a young cricketer from St Paul's Collegiate in Hamilton, did you ever think this milestone was possible?
Probably not at that age. I think once I made the New Zealand team, it was always a goal of mine, because I envisaged that if I could do that, it meant I was playing good cricket and being able to stay in the team. So 100 tests seems like a long way off at the time, but I thought if I was playing good cricket and I was young enough, I could do it.
Your test debut came against England in Wellington. How did you feel when you were told that you were playing?
A little bit nervous. I'd only played a couple of games for Northern Districts. I'd done alright in them, but I certainly wasn't predicting a call up for the BLACKCAPS. So to get that call was exciting, but I was also pretty nervous about meeting new teammates.
99 tests later, what is the highlight of your career to date?
There's been a number of highlights. I think personally the improvement of my batting has been critical to my success, and as a team winning test matches and achieving as a one-day team. So I think any one-day tournament that we've won, plus probably the 99 Tour of England.
You're only the second BLACKCAP to reach the milestone. Do you think you'll chase down Stephen Fleming's 111 tests?
Yeah, I think it's something that's not too far away, and something that I think is pretty achievable. So I want to play for a few more years yet, so I'll probably knock Flem off relatively soon.
Do you remember who your first test cricket scalp was and how you dismissed him?
Yeah, it's funny because it was Nasser Hussain, and he was my first class victim, and they were both caught by Brian Young. So it's an interesting scenario, but something I always remember.
You seem to save your best for Australia, taking your best figures of 12 for 149 against them at Eden Park in 2000. Talk us through that.
It was a great wicket to bowl on. It was the good old days of Eden Park, where spin bowlers love bowling there, and there's very few wickets like that left in New Zealand. So it was one of those grounds you turn up and look forward to bowling, and I was fortunate enough to perform. I took my 100th Test wicket in that game as well. So a lot of good things happened there, and it was just great that it was against Australia, because they've been the premier team for a long time.
You're also nearing 4,000 Test runs. What are your feelings about reaching both milestones on your home ground?
That'd be great. I mean, first Test 100 was at Hamilton as well, and it's a ground I love playing at because it's purely a cricket ground, and it's my home ground, so there'll be a lot of friends and family around, which makes it more special.
Out of those 5 Test centuries that you scored, which one is the most memorable?
Probably the first one, I think, because it took such a long time to get there, and it was something I always wanted, but I wasn't sure I could achieve. So I think once I got that, I realised that I was capable as a batsman, and so therefore it's the one I always remember.
You've achieved a lot in cricket. What goals do you have left?
I'd like to get 400 wickets and 4,000 runs. I think that's a pretty select club, so the wickets will take me a little while, but that's the goal.
How has Test cricket changed since you first started, and how has it changed since you've become captain?
I think since I first started, batsmen are even more aggressive than they used to be. The ground's getting smaller, wickets getting flatter, so it's tougher as a bowler, but I also think it's a spectacle now, whereas probably in the past guys just played, whereas now there's an intent of being aggressive, and that's a direct correlation to the amount of one-day and 2020 cricket that we're playing.
And your personal life, you're a dad now, how's that changed?
Well, not really. I think I hope I've stayed pretty grounded through the whole process, so it's just exciting and enjoyable part of my life now, as opposed to something that has changed too much. It's just added to it.